That was John Casson, the UK's ambassador to Egypt, speaking to Orla Guerin. Now, let me just remind you of that line that came into us just as we read the introduction to our opening report, and that was that we've heard just in the last short while that Egypt has granted all UK airlines permission to have just 8 departures in total today from Sharm El Sheikh. So we know about the 2 EasyJet flights that are leaving from Sharm. We know about 1 BA flight that is expected to land in Sharm later and then take off again bound for the UK. And we're just seeing as well some copy coming to us from Monarch saying that all 5 of their flights have now left the UK for Sharm. 3 planes will bring back delayed passengers, we're being told, and 2 are scheduled flights. Monarch says all 5 are due back today. So that's 5 for Monarch, the 2 EasyJet and the 1 BA flight, making up that total of 8 departures, it would seem. And that is the entire permission that has been granted for UK airlines to leave from Sharm today. So clearly a logistical issue. Well, let's go straight now to Sharm. Our correspondent there is Sally Nabil at the airport. Sally, what is the latest you can tell us from there about the logistics of getting flights in from the UK and back out again?
What we understand is that the UK wanted to send too many flights at the same time to Sharm El Sheikh airport, and the flight is too small to take them. So it's a matter of a logistic issue here. This is why the British ambassador said that no flights have been cancelled. It is only a matter of rescheduling. We have 2 flights now on the runway. They are about to depart to London, and there will be more flights during the day and perhaps more tomorrow. The people here were pretty frustrated. As soon as the British ambassador started speaking, some of them kept yelling and screaming, saying, "We want to go back home." The British ambassador said that they are coordinating with the Egyptian side. We understand that some of the people who were scheduled to fly today have been sent back to their hotels until further notice. Nothing is clear so far. There are conflicting reports and lots of confusion about the schedule of the next flights. But what we know for sure is that 2 flights are leaving now, going to London to bring the British tourists who have been stranded here back home as soon as possible.
So you say, Sally, that some people have been sent back to hotels, but are there also many other passengers still inside the airport waiting for information and hoping that maybe they can get on a flight today?
Yes, this is true. There are so many people in there inside the airport waiting so that they can board a plane and go back home. All of them complained about lack of communication and lack of information. They told me nobody is telling them anything, and actually they don't know what to do. Some of them has run out of money and they don't know if they can rebook their hotels and extend their stay. So the biggest complaint of all, it's about lack of communication. But the British ambassador said that they are doing their best so that they can bring these British tourists back home as soon as possible. So far, no cancellations. It is just a matter of rescheduling the flights, and there are still conflicting reports about the exact schedule for the next flights.
OK, for the moment, Sally, thank you very much. Sally Nabil at Sharm El Sheikh Airport. Well, joining me now on the line is Paul Milton, who was due to catch an EasyJet flight yesterday. Paul, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. So tell us what the situation is as far as you are aware at this point.
Well, firstly, good morning. We were scheduled to depart Sharm El Sheikh yesterday, and obviously the flight cancelled. We were all ready to leave the hotel to go to the airport. And we've just seen the latest information that the flights aren't going, and we're sitting put at the moment. We're waiting to find some more information.
So you're at your hotel, yes?
Yeah, so we're at the hotel with all our suitcases. There's 10 of us in total, and we're just waiting for more information.
What level of communication? What level of communication, Paul, has there been from EasyJet about your flight?
Well, it's conflicting information at the moment. Their app is telling us the flight is on time and go to the airport. Their email communication is saying don't go to the airport, stay at the hotel. So we're in 2 minds at the moment. Do we stay here and miss the flight and then then need to rebook another flight, or do we go and join the 4,000 other people there?
Gosh, you really are in limbo, aren't you?
Yeah, we're just waiting for the information, and I've learned more listening to your news programme in the last 5 minutes than anywhere else. So thank you for that.
Well, we're doing our best to make sense of what is clearly an evolving picture this morning, Paul. So you really don't know whether the flight that you were supposed to be on is one of the 2 EasyJet flights that we're told will leave Sharm today, or whether it's one of the 8 EasyJet flights that apparently can't get out to Sharm today.
Well, looking at the flights that are leaving, there was a flight at 11 o'clock and then another one a little bit later. So I presume they're leaving, and our flight at 1700 hours local time won't be going anywhere. So we've got another hour before the taxi that we booked is going to take us to the airport. We're going to wait for that hour and see what to do, really.
How are you feeling at the moment? Are you feeling frustrated, or do you think, this is a difficult situation for everyone and we've just got to be patient and wait it out?
We need to wait it out, and I've got total faith in the British government making the decision to keep us all safe. If we get home today or in 3 days' time, the main thing is getting home safe. The biggest problem we're finding here is the way the local people are changing their approach to us.
And explain what you mean by that.
Originally, earlier in the week, they were very friendly. Now it's very political and asking why our government is hurting their tourism. It's a little bit more fragile here at the moment.
You understand their point of view, I guess, though.
Sorry, say that again?
Do you have some sympathy for their point of view, though, I imagine?
Yeah, totally. They want to protect their livelihoods. We want to get home. So everybody just wants to resolve the situation and get it done.
And how is all of this affecting how you feel about Sharm El Sheikh? I don't know if you've been there prior to this visit, but would you go again?
I've been here for it's probably the 4th time that I've been. I can't answer that question if I go again. The main thing is getting home at the moment. What the future holds, nobody knows.
Well, Paul, hopefully we can stay in touch with you and find out how you are getting on. Good luck to you and your party that you're travelling with. We do hope you manage to get home and have a safe journey very soon. Paul Milton, a tourist there in Sharm El Sheikh. Well, you saw at the beginning of this hour a report from Bryony McKenzie. She's with me now.